It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Watch out, left. Ready. Right. Drill. Blue strike. Set.
Love throwing to start us off. Cut down the field, Golden. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
Okay.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. 32. Yellow. Hut.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Rubio ends on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
10 cycle. Trail. Yep, ran. Cycle. Set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now a design run. Here's Milroe. And he gets a few on the plays forward. Offense in the hurry up here. On the gun, Milroe. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
First down throw here from Milroe. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Milroe now to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. Putting a receiver in motion. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Cooper 19, 70 Ranger. Left, rig alert. Viking 18, 19 Lion. 79 Broncos.
Trying for it with Milroe. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready. Red,
First
cycle,
and 10 at the
red,
35-yard line.
6, mega. White. Set.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Green Jack. Black shot. Set.
Love now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Left, red. Yellow, 22. Edo blue. Claws red. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their early lead to 13. Hero tacks on the extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's a design keeper for Milroe. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Dose of the hurry up here. Milroe from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 36 yards. First down, Seattle.
It's a design run from Milroe. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Milroe. It's his target, that's Torrey Horton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 14.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
There's Love to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love with it on first down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 21-14 our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 30.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
And the
60
Seahawks
average. 60
first down.
average.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Rogers. 18 Rogers. 18
Second
Rogers.
and 6 at the 40-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Jackson Smith.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Man in motion here.
Mustang 19.
Milroe to throw on fourth. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on.
For the Seahawks.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 10-yard line.
One-design run. Here's Milroe. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, Milroe. And he's got it. Has to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. Ready. Black. 90. Drill. 52.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 6, yellow. Claw, 10, set, hunt.
They go right back to home. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
52 blue. 10 cycle. Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
Here's Hall once more. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready up.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Black shot. Edo blue. Blue strike. Hut, hut.
They give to Hall on the draw. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 21.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
To the air, Milroe. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw. Here's Love. He's going deep. That one connects. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
42. Seahawks 21.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go. Help, 18 runners, 7 pirates, Cup 19. Hey, check that.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready. Chop. Yellow. 22. Smash. Red. Check. Hut.
He's back to throw. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 65, 19 Kites, 19 Kites. 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw, here's Milroe. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10. Milroe to throw. Flushed out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That one is caught. Horton has it. And this is brought to a stop at say the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks.
70 rings, 18 runners.
First down, Seahawks.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milroe with it on first. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 37 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That's complete right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offensive line fast. Milroe from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throw here, third down. Connection made to Shaheed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And dose of the hurry up here.
19 tight.
It's a design run for Milroe. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. Offense up to the line fast. The design run. Here's Milroe. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, here we go. Second down. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's third.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Third and short, it's Milroe. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Right, 60. Red, cycle. 43 rail, smash, red. Ready?
Out of his end zone, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 10 black. Drill, 52. Check white. Hut.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Black, blue, 32. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzy, wouldn't wanna be a.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. First and 10 from the 43.
52 blaster. Ready, ready. 45, white, triple, 38.
Paul takes it straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Fight, claws red, green jack, blaster, 6.
Love from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 4th down.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. They'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover on return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Check right.
Give on 2nd to Hall. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their 1st of 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go. Smash. Red. You. 52 blue. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. 70. Ready?
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
Come on.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Seattle.
68, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Hey, smash. 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
52. Seahawks, 34.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to...
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
59. Seahawks, 34.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18, 19, tight.
He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Cowboys. Cougar 19. 60, Mustang 19.
First down throw here from Milroe. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
60 Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the gun, Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 80. Lightning 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready? 18, 70, simple.
From the red zone on 1st. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Cougar 19. County Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
2nd and 10. Milroe to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
At their own 34.
They start the drive at home. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Wait.
Another Packers
Here we
1st
go.
down.
Set.
1st and
Yellow,
10 at the
43.
12-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Spike 60.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Running this with Hall. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at
On
the
the ready?
11-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up
Black
3rd
shot.
down and
Set.
9.
Ready. Set. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So this is a Packers win. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends. And then they'll wake up tomorrow and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.